Hi everyone, I wanted to go ahead and make a video about how to add a hanging indent to a Google Doc, right? And you want to make sure you have these on your works cited page. So first things first, make sure that you have, it says works cited, this should be centered, no bold or underline or anything, and then make sure you go ahead and add the citation. It'll just make things a little bit easier if you're starting with the full citation written out. Then what you can do is you can highlight the whole text and then you can go and look for the menu option. Now, let's say I don't know what menu option I'm supposed to click here, right? One of the things that I would really recommend is getting familiar with like finding the search tool in any of these types of Word documents and Google Docs and things like that, because they do move things around sometimes. And so even if you learn it out, I wouldn't want it to change for later. Go ahead and click here, and then you can't find it. Go ahead and click here where there's this little, search icon, and then click in hanging indent, right? And so what it's going to tell me to do is to click on this indentation options, right? Now, if I click on this, it's going to help me, but I'm going to go ahead and say, what if I do know what to click? The other place you can go is if you go into format up here at the top and then align and indent, and then all the way at the bottom, indentation options. All right. So it just says indentation options, inches, and then I need to go down here where it says special indent and click down to hanging, right? Now, one of the things that kind of stinks about Google Docs is that they do not automatically enter the amount that should be indented in the hanging indent, even though it seems pretty obvious, like if you're doing this, that you're probably doing it for a school or work assignment. But anyway, you have to click in 0.5, all right, for half an inch. That's the same thing as if you're hitting the tab button, by the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and click apply. All right, and then you have a hanging indent. Looks perfect. Now, I think there's one more way you can do this, okay? And this is kind of going around, you're kind of breaking the rules here. And so if that speaks to you, here you go. The only problem with this technique is that it can cause other kinds of formatting problems down the line. If you like need to add something to your citation, for example, and then you're like, oh shoot, now it's messing with my formatting, okay? But what you can do is you can just manually add the tab. Now, what'll typically happen if I hit tab here is it'll knock all the text over to the right. So let's see if that happens. No, even weirder, it put a paragraph indent. It's assuming that I'm wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this again. Now, what I need to do is I need to break the relationship between this first line and the second line because it's seeing this as a paragraph. So if I click enter, now it's adding an extra space, which is annoying. But then I can hit tab. All right, so now I have a hanging indent. Now the problem is it added an extra space. Let me go ahead and highlight this whole thing, go up to line and paragraph spacing, which is this, arrows next to the lines here, and then I'll just do remove space after paragraph. Perfect. So that didn't end up being any easier. So I'm going to go ahead and say in Google Docs, you'll want to go ahead and just go to indentation options, either through using the search tool or by clicking insert or format, and getting there that way. All right, hope this was helpful and good luck with your papers.